So guys, this video is going to make a lot of sense when it's all said and done. So, when you start to be this type of person, which I'm about to explain, what you're going to come to notice is that a lot of people start to act really weird. And you know, are they really acting weird or are they just weirdos, bro? Because this is what I've come to realize. That, you know, these people were really weirdos all along. When you get savage results by yourself, what's going to happen is you're going to start to see through everything else, including the majority of people in this world, a very, 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 very high percentage of people in this world. You're going to start to see through. You're going to start to see that a lot of people are just bullshit. A lot of people are just not there. They don't really know what they're doing. And they try to hide it as best as possible, that they don't know what they're doing. That's what they try to hide. By acting normal, by acting like a person that's like this or like that. They're trying to hide that. And I heard David Goggins actually do a video before. And he said he used to think he was effed up because everybody would tell him that and stuff like this. But he pushed himself so hard, and that's when he became like successful. That's when he became really something and somebody. That's when he realized almost everyone is effed up. But the difference between you and them is that they hide it a lot better. And you see, he realized this because he became something. He became somebody. He worked so effing hard on himself to become the person he's become. And I see what that man sees. Now, I am telling you guys, and I don't just mean right now. For an extended period of time, I've seen this, but here I am making a video explaining this right now. And it is the truth. A lot of people in society, bro, they're really effed up. They try to do something to act cool or to be cool or to do this or do that, but they're really effed up. They really have no solid foundation built at all. Because a lot of people don't let themselves hit rock bottom to start building from the ground up. A lot of people want to make it look like they already have something magnificent built, and they start to just portray something like that they already have something built, but they didn't even hit ground one yet. They didn't even hit rock bottom yet. Who actually start building something significant that's not going to break, that's not going to bust. So, you know, people are going to start to act weird. And this is what I'm about to explain. People are going to start to act weird when you become the person that gets laser focused on yourself. So much so to the point where you're driven like literally 1% of people in the world. Like your drive is completely different. Your focus, the way you see life, the way you do things, totally different. You don't live your life like most, because most people are doing silly shit here and there and are just scattered. They're just everywhere. It's like no structure, doing mindless things all the time. But if you're the person that like you're like a 1%er, you're just focused. You have something in you that you know, I'm just going to keep learning. I'm just going to keep getting better. I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm just going to keep doing that. And it's all the right things. When you do that, people are going to act very, 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 very weird. And it's not even that they're acting weird. It's the fact that you're exposing them because you're becoming more real and real and real and real and real. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? It makes perfect sense to me. I don't know if you guys can relate. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. But I know for a fact this is why it is the way it is. And it's not even a debate. This is why it is what it is. Because the realer you become, the more you expose these fakes, these frauds, these people that say this and say that, but they're not even nothing. They don't do anything. They don't do this, they don't do that. It's whatever. So the realer you become, which means you put in an immense amount of work, because the more work and honest to God work you put in, the realer you become over time, because you become more solid. Most people ain't solid. They're just not. But when you become solid, that's when you come to realize that people are going to act very weird and strange around you. When you start to become more solid, you're not in the box that everybody else is in. You see, you're outside that box. You're huge. Your playing field is huge. You're not in no damn box. But everybody else is. Everybody else in society is. But not you. You refuse to be put in a box. You refuse to let people hold you down. You refuse to not build your solid foundation the way it's supposed to be built. Because most people don't do what they're supposed to be doing. Which is why they get no solid foundation, no solid results, no solid anything. You really have to put in the work, the honest to God work. Only you know what you're doing. Only you know the work you put in. You can lie to me. I can lie to you. But only we know the work we are all putting in. I know what I've done over my years of living. I've done hella good things. I've done a lot of the right things, and I've done a lot of things I'm not going to say that I shouldn't have done, because you got to learn too. It's all a learning experience. But I know what I've done. I worked harder than I even needed to, because I was leaving no stones unturned. I'll put in extra miles that I don't even have to, just to make sure. Which is what I've done. Overworked myself. I was leaving no doubt. There's no doubt about it. I will die to make this or this or this happen. I will literally die. Like, there's no other way. There's no other life for me. I gotta do what I gotta do. It's that warrior spirit. It's that warrior mentality. We are running our own military over here, guys. We ain't taking shit from nobody. We're doing what we're supposed to do at all times. What's not fun about having a purpose? What's not fun about having a mission in life? What's not fun about proving haters wrong? What's not fun about all these things? It's all fun. It is. And it's when you start to become successful that people start to act even more weird, because you proved a lot of people wrong. You proved a lot of critics wrong, a lot of haters, a lot of the people. Family, old friends, maybe some exes. Who knows? You proved a lot of people wrong. And people are going to start to act very weird, because they are effing weird. Weirdos that really never done nothing. They're just stunted. Whoa. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what time it is. But you do. You do. Not them, you. That's because you did the honest to God work. That's because you built a solid ass foundation. You allowed yourself to go through hard times. You see, we can allow ourselves to go through hard times, or we can avoid those hard times and continue to be a little bitch. You have to allow yourself to let life smack you around for a little bit. Like, literally. Like, let life just let life not let things just be your way for once. Let it beat you up a bit. Let it make you tougher. Everything doesn't have to be on point with you 24/7. I did a lot of things when I was young, guys, that accumulated some success and things like that, where I was balling when I was a young kid. But I couldn't maintain that. I couldn't keep up with that. Because that fast success, it's going to come crashing down. Because there was not a solid foundation built. It was just like this quickness of doing something to accumulate some finances, some success. Look cool, look flashy, look like this, look like that, but I didn't do it the right way, and I know for a fact I didn't. Which is why I let that building come crashing down. I let that happen. I let it happen. It's not that it just happened, I actually let it happen, because I could have kept it going for a lot longer. But I knew that wasn't it. So I let myself come down to zero. I let myself be broke for a long ass time. I let myself go through a lot of hard years to make things the right way, to build that solid foundation the right way. And when you do that, nobody can take nothing away from you, because you did it right. You put in the hours, you put in the time, you put in the days, the weeks, the months, the years. You put the blood, sweat, and tears into play. And you, honest to God, built things the right way. Nobody can take that away from you. They have to respect you. If they don't, they're just frauds, they're just phonies, they're just bitter haters. That's what haters are. They're bitter because you did something they didn't. You did something they could not do. Plain and simple. Other than that, people will respect you. They will. And some people will be on the fence. They'll be a bit jealous, a little bit of a hater. There's a part of them that still respects you. It's just a weird thing. You just can't even play into anything really, but I'm just telling you guys how things really are and how things are really going to be. And this is exactly why people act really weird, like when you become successful. Because they are weird. They're just exposing who they are. They're just exposing themselves. And some of these people get so mad, it's because they can't play the game with you. Because they know the miles you went through. They know for a fact what you've done. So they can't lie to you. They can lie to other people to say this or that to make themselves look a certain way, but they can't lie to you. And you know for a fact who they are. Because you really know how things are. You know where they stand, you know where you stand, and they know that you're levels above them because you've done so many things that they just not done. There's levels to life, guys. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, he or she is just so much better than he or her or whatever like this, because these words just don't exist. You can be levels above people because of what you've done, but anybody is capable of anything, and that is why the word you being better than anybody just does not simply exist. Sure, you can be levels above them because you've done the work, but life is still going. You can never count nobody out. Anybody can do anything at any given time. You could become the worst thing ever in the next 5 years and they could be a billionaire. Like, you just can't ever count nobody out. But you can say right now, yeah, I'm levels and levels above you right now because of what I've done. If you want to get to where I'm at, I'll show you how to do it, or this and that or that or this. That's fair game, because it's the truth. It doesn't mean, oh, you're just a superior, better human being. It just don't exist. Being the levels above someone in the moment, yes, it does exist. Because let's be honest. Do you think some average kid that's graduating high school is on my level? Absolutely not. Because they have not done the work I've done. They did not even live as nearly as many years as I've lived. So on and so forth. It's just common sense. It doesn't mean they can't become a billionaire at one point in their life and outdo me completely, and I become a heroin addict. Now, are these things going to happen? No. But I'm just saying, this is why you can never count nobody out. You can't sit there and say you're a superior human being. Yes, you can be levels above somebody right now because of the work you've done, because of the work somebody else didn't do. But at the end of the day, just being a superior human being just does not exist. So that is really how that is, and I hope that makes sense. But just understand, guys, before I end this video, that when you become a certain person, when you do certain things, when you accumulate a certain success, just within yourself, just in any way, shape, or form, people are going to start to act weird. Because everybody dreams of success, everybody dreams of doing this, everybody dreams of doing that, but it's just a dream. Stop dreaming and start bringing shit into reality for real. Everybody has a dream. This is my dream. Guys, this is my dream. No. It's not a dream. You can have goals, you can have visions, you can have this, you can have that. To call it a dream is just a damn dream, bro. You shouldn't want to call it that. I see that a lot today. People even around my age, a little bit younger and stuff. I'm going to call this a dream. This is my dream to make this happen. Okay, buddy. You have the wrong mindset already. I'm not saying you can't do it, but you don't have the right mindset. The reason I'm saying you might be able to do it is because everything is possible. Everything is possible. But you don't have the right mindset right now. To call it a dream basically means you're just doing enough to make something happen. You want to bring something in reality? You go hard nose. I don't give a shit. I'm going to bring this into reality. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. That's over the top confidence. That means you want it that bad that you will die. Now, you want to be a dreamer? Have this mentality. Put that kind of pressure on yourself. You want to be certain something's going to happen? That's what you got to do. And when you have that type of a mindset, which is a 1%er mindset, everyone around you is going to start to act weird. It's almost nobody's doing that. 99% of the people in the world is not doing that, does not have that mindset. And that is a cold, hard truth. That is a mindset of elite. The elite of the elite. The I will die to do it. No pun intended. No exaggeration. Literally. Those words mean everything. It's the truth. Like when you say those words, it's the honest to God truth. It's nothing. It's the truth. And when you can actually say that and do that, you will bring a dream into reality. Just bring it into reality, dog. But yeah, anyway, when you start to get to certain levels, people's going to act real weird. Because they are weird. Because they don't know who they are. Because they know that you know who you are. They know that you put in an immense amount of work. Which is why they start to act really weird. It starts to make them feel a lot of pressure. Because you're all about the pressure. Now they feel that pressure. Now they act weird. So, this is just why it happens, and, I touched on a lot of deep things in this video, and I hope you guys can take a lot of motivation from this. I hope you guys can understand this through and through. Life's crazy, man. But you gotta be even crazier. You gotta be insane in the membrane. You do gotta take life serious. Don't get around those people. Oh, why are you so serious? Why are you taking life so serious? Just nah. They're dream stealers. They already threw in the towel. Don't be like them. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh.